Yes, hello, Southside Talk family. Today is Friday in real time. We got a couple clips here we want to cover today with you guys. We want you guys to join us tomorrow at 8 Central Standard Time for a live stream. So y'all get on in there and support us. You know, we appreciate everything you guys do. We appreciate you guys that show up. And yeah, we're gonna have some fun tomorrow night. And today is another day. It's Friday.
It's all about fraud.
Yeah, so yeah, today is Fraud Friday Awareness Week. Okay, we're going, and then once again, he holding his mouth like that Domingo guy. What's what's the Coleman Domingo? I truly have no idea, man. When I pause the video, this is how your lips is set. But all right, that's just what it is. But let's get into the video, guys. We're gonna have a good one today.
I'm gonna start calling you Coleman Domingo Jr. You keep on. You're gonna be Domingo Jr. around here.
Or CDJ. Like he like to abbreviate everything.
Abbreviate everything, down it.
Yeah, it looks like he about to whistle. Okay.
Project done. It looks like Megan. Because if y'all have seen my mom, Megan is like my mom's protege. It's like if y'all have seen my mom work like on the ranch or just around in the past, work around here and things like that, running chainsaws and all that type of stuff. It's like Megan kind of looks up to my mom, so she kind of like, you know, tries to get out and get to work and get active as well.
But you know, you stripped this girl and took her and made her burn her bridges from her family. She came and looked up to her own mom, brother. Yeah, you done that. You the reason for that. Yeah. So you're saying Megan has to look up to your mom because none of her family around.
Why she can't look up to her own mama? Whatever.
Yeah. So you took Miss Lily from the grandkids and everything. One man has done all of this deceitful stuff, but you're all about God. I can't understand who will believe you. I truly don't understand who believes you.
In this video, this clip we're about to show you, it just really shows how brainwashed this woman is.
Thank you.
To think that Tim has healing powers.
Can't make this stuff up, guys.
Just listen.
Yeah, she think he has healing capabilities. Yeah, y'all gonna hear the crap. And if you're a new subscriber, hey guys, we encourage you guys. We know a lot of you guys watch the videos. Hey, please subscribe. We're on our journey to 1,000 subscribers. Okay, let's get in here. Let's subscribe and let's enjoy ourselves and let's cover some things. We're gonna giggle a little bit. We're gonna shoot some facts down to you, and we're gonna have some real serious stuff to cover here. Okay, so let's get the subscriber count up.
Megan was always really like an inside type person, but over the years she's developed, you know, to the point where she likes being outside and likes doing manual.
No, you developed her till she likes to be outside and do manual labor. That's what you wanted to say.
You made her.
I ain't finna make my wife tote no 50-pound bag of feed all the way from one end to the next fella.
You know what? She shouldn't have to tote this. Y'all got wagons and all that.
Thank you. They got a side by side that she bought. A tractor that she bought.
That's the point of buying this stuff, so you won't wear yourself out. But no, you want to brag and boost yourself. So in order to do that on this video, I'm gonna make Megan tote a big bag of feed way down here.
Yeah, to prove y'all that we strong around here in the name of the Lord.
And then this right here, this is right after she had this baby.
Thank you. She shouldn't have been doing that.
She shouldn't have been doing this. But okay, here we go.
And then you got these free glasses on your face. You wearing somebody else's prescription. That's why you be tangled eyes sometimes.
Insurance give you a certain amount you can get on your frames, but I always go over the amount because they look better. So he said, I'm gonna get these free ones. I ain't going over the amount.
Work outside as well, so we turn around and see what she got going on.
Frame.
Yeah, they free.
I didn't expect to see you with a 50-pound bag of feed on your shoulder.
You don't have a camera.
You trying to sneak and do it. Yeah. Making around here toting 50-pound bags of feed.
My woman can't barely tote this feed, brother. Get out of here. That woman can barely tote this. She already limps a lot from, toting Benjamin around. She can't tote this. You know she can't. You know it.
Anything to do with this, y'all?
No.
And y'all see how far she toted it. Because I would have, just...
You a weird man. How is that even a bragging point for a man to record their wife from all the way down there, tote a 50-pound bag of feed, man, and then you record her? You weird. You weird, dude. You weird.
I would try to drive it. Exactly. I would try to drive the excursion down here and do it like that. But hey, I'm proud of you. Do what you do.
I'm proud of you. Do what you do.
It's in a man's nature not to have a woman tote stuff. It don't have to be your wife. It's just if a man see a woman toting something heavy, they always say, "Let me get that for you." That's just in the man's nature. They don't want to see that, but he's okay with it.
You know what? That boy ain't got no conscience.
No.
He just ain't got no conscience. There's no way, man, I'm going to record you and then post it for the world to see of you doing heavy lifting when he could have done some of used one of the machines to bring it down.
Yeah.
But all this is staged. He's just trying to prove a point to you. Okay, let's get into it. That's what we're going to do. We're going to move right on along.
When we did, I don't know why it didn't fit. We've been fitting 3 50-pound bags of feed in these bins. But when we did our feed run and we filled up all the containers, this pig hog feed just didn't fit. And I'm getting low in this bin now, so I'm going to go ahead.
Girl, you tired as hell. You can't fool us. You tired as I don't know what. Look at you. I mean, beat.
And fill up this bin with this bag that I had left still in the excursion.
Top it off, huh?
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah, it is.
I'm not even that windy.
Yeah, that means you're getting this.
Man, who believes? Do you guys believe that now?
Okay, Megan.
Do y'all believe that?
All right, Miss.
I know, I'm so arm shape. That's so important to me, y'all.
You just carried a 50-pound bag of feed about 100 yards. They gotta be
no, you shouldn't let your boys witness you do that to that lady. That's what you shouldn't have done.
About 100 yards. Maybe 80. I don't know. It's a lot of yards for real.
You just weird. Let me tell you something about you, young man. You ain't nothing but a munchkin. That's what you is. Yeah, that's what you is.
Everybody, a lot of people
leprechaun.
This is a testimony. This is a miracle.
Come on, speak to us.
It's a miracle that I can lift this and carry this, and God gave me the strength. I should be in a hospital bed right now.
Come on.
You keep fooling with this, man, and we talking present day with how you looking. It's a coming. You gonna be in somebody's damn hospital bed. Oh yeah, yes. Yeah. If you're not, or you in somebody's clinic of some sort.
Sitting here boosting him up, girl.
Yeah.
Okay. Like I was born.
He talking about talk. Speak to him. Talk. Listen to this shit.
And carry this, and God gave me the strength. I should be in a hospital bed right now.
Come on.
Okay. Like I was born with sickle cell anemia. God healed me. Okay. I'm gonna
stop you there. God healed you. Listen, young lady, let me tell you something. You still have sickle cell anemia. And I'm gonna tell you why. Present day, it's weighing on you heavy. And you always and Mississippi has been having like a whole lot of the South heat advisories. Okay? You've been walking around there in sweaters and long sleeves, while everybody else have on short sleeve. Okay, it is hot out, but you're the only one outside with long sleeves and everything. Come on now, and you do your glasses back on your face at time because you can't see.
You know why? Because she has low iron. Low iron affect your vision.
Yeah, so who you telling that lie to? And he up here boosting you. Come on, speak to him, talk to him.
That's a symptom of sickle
Married
cell.
Tim, I have not been sick. I've had
Let's hear that again. She says since she married Tim, she has not been sick. But can y'all recall some videos where they were all in there sniffling and coughing and sneezing and blowing their snotty nose because they had all caught the flu? And they all met trying to medicate each other. Or what about when he had dry socket? He medicated himself for a whole month.
I know it. He was on them. He was on them knots.
like I was born with sickle cell anemia. God healed me. Okay. I had like since I have married Tim, I have not been sick. I've had 4 healthy children. Shouldn't have been able to have them, but it's like Tim doesn't allow sickness in his household. And
so he doesn't allow sickness in his household. Whole house was sick. The entire house was sick. Y'all don't remember that? He went around interviewing all the kids. All of them so sick and sad looking. Even she was sick, but lied. She was sick, talking about she wasn't sick, but sucking on a cough drop. These people do nothing but lie, guys.
I don't understand why she said since she been with Tim, she ain't been sick at all. No, you've been sick. You just haven't had symptoms because you on medication because of the real God, not Tim. The real God and his angels, which is these peoples he's pushing this knowledge into that's coming up with all this research for this medicine. That's what helped you. Nothing else. Tim didn't have nothing else to do with it.
I swear, man. Yeah, and you're gonna sit there and say Tim doesn't allow sickness in his house. Man, get out of here.
Tim don't get rid of diseases. This man ain't got healing powers.
Thank you.
Is you crazy, lady?
We're gonna find out.
I've had 4 healthy children. Shouldn't have been able to have them, but it's like Tim doesn't allow sickness in his household. And so sometimes
don't tell my secrets.
Sometimes I'd be like,
don't tell my secrets.
But straight up.
You heal, right? Immediately.
You heal.
We're gonna instead of taking medicine, we're gonna lay hands on you and pray for you. And anoint you like the scripture says, and you're gonna be healed. That's right. We're gonna be strong.
Okay. So when when you had dry socket, why you just couldn't touch the dry socket and heal yourself and lay hands on that? But you took a month to 2 months off because you had a procedure. While this lady had serious procedures and surgeries and had to go right back to cooking and cleaning for you. You had this lady doing farm chores a good length of while she was pregnant. But you get a dental procedure and you have to almost cancel everything. All right.
No, but I'm being funny, but I'm trying to be serious and testify. Like his covering and his prayers and his resistance to like sickness has helped me even more.
Like talking about Tim, y'all.
Yeah, well, I can hear it. I hear it.
I know that he didn't know I was lifting this bag, but like that's something that he would do. So it's like
whatever.
I'm following his footsteps, and I'm just excited to be able to lift this and carry this, and it's not a problem. I knew I would be able to do it, and God gives me the strength to do it. So.
And a smart woman would have crunked that truck up, put it in the back, and brought it up there. A smart woman would have got on that side by side. But you do all this stuff to prove yourself. When are you going to be done proving yourself to this man that you've been with forever?
Look how she looking down at this bag. Look at her. She knows she wasn't supposed to be doing this.
Crazy.
I want to say this because, I know from your perspective, telling the testimony, that's the right way to tell it. Like the covering of your husband and the covenant of your husband and that being joining us in with Jesus. But I want to say it like this right here because you're right. Before we got married, you were sick all the time. They told you that you couldn't go outside. They told you that you couldn't have babies. You couldn't do nothing. But it's like once we got married and once we entered into covenant and we were made whole, with in the covenant with Jesus
listening to
Christ,
crazy
it's
stuff.
like Jesus blessed us both and blessed our whole family to where sickness. He even gave us a scripture. What was it? Exodus 23.
Yeah.
But the scripture talks about how your barns. No, it talks about how. Yeah, go ahead.
And his blessed.
They both powwowing with each other, trying to remember the scripture.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all get on my nerves.
Since will be on your food and your water, and none will be barren or
miscarry in your land. And it also talks about sickness and how none will be sick.
Drive out sickness.
Drive it out before you. Yeah. And so that, from my perspective and my part of the story is that the covering and the covenant that Megan is talking about and that freedom from sickness, it comes from Jesus, but there is a element of being married and just
he got to put himself in it.
That also plays
breaking himself in it. He's breaking himself in it.
Why couldn't he just say it come from Jesus and leave it there? It just come from the Lord and that's it. Ain't no buts. But now it's a but to it.
Right.
And here he come he finna get ready to boost himself up.
Well, I don't understand why present day your wife looks sick. I mean, she looks really bad. I mean, have you really took those fogged up glasses off and took a good look at her? The lady is decaying. All right.
Like I said, I hope that's understandable. Like,
definitely, God healed me. Jesus healed me, and made me whole. But I'm just saying, like,
I didn't want to hear no but after that. It shouldn't have been a but behind. There shouldn't have been a but behind that. No, it shouldn't. You shouldn't say but behind when you're finished talking about the Lord. Who do you two think you are really though? Who do he think he is?
Being married to Tim has also encouraged me.
Just marriage in general.
To like walk into it, walk, and just
walk in there.
Walk in it. Walk in.
Oh, we're done with that. They don't know what the hell they talking about. We're gonna go to the next clip because these two right here are on delusion. Okay.
Like bush hogging. Because it's like meditation.
He's gonna say something quite interesting.
Doing tractor work and things like that. Because I use those things as meditation. And while you're bush hogging for hours and hours and hours, and you have time to just think about all types of stuff. Back when I used to work with my dad, and we used to bush hog 6 days a week, all day. We did it for a living. We had a business. And I told Megan, I said,
man, you ain't had no business. Your dad did, but you ain't had no business. You're always associating yourself to other people's things. You said it perfectly earlier, honey. What is he?
He ain't nothing but a big leech.
I ain't heard that in a while.
Is suck energy and suck up people things all the time, just like old leech.
Right. Attaches.
That's why I call him sucker.
Yeah, he's a sucker. Yeah, attaches himself to other people's things. God, man, what is wrong with you? Well, let's keep going.
By the time I got done bush hogging, I thought about you so much that I was happy with you. I was mad with you. It was like I was in love with you. I hated you because it's funny because
it ain't funny. What man says that they one minute love their wife, but the next minute they hate? Hate? Not dislike, but hate.
In the midst of bush hogging for 4 or 5 hours.
Let's go back. Not dislike, but hate.
Hate is a strong word. And it's a strong feeling emotion. To hate someone, you can dislike what they do, but hate.
Right. Yeah. I dislike the stuff that Tim does, but I can never hate you, brother. You get on your bush hog. You get on your bush hog. Oh my God. You get on your bush hog and think about Megan, and you think at 1 minute you love her, then the next minute you hate her. Jesus, okay.
You bush hogging for hours and hours and hours, and you have time to just think about all types of stuff. Back when I used to work with my dad, and we used to bush hog 6 days a week, all day. We did it for a living. We had a business. And I told Megan, I said, by the time I got done bush hogging, I thought about you so much that I was happy with you. I was mad with you. It was like I was in love with you. I hated you because it's funny because
that's funny.
In the midst of bush hogging for 4 or 5 hours, I would think about stuff. And one time I was thinking about Megan, I was thinking about how much I loved her. And then the next hour, I was thinking about all the bad stuff she did. And then the next.
And
what possibly did this woman do to you?
She ought to be mad with you. You making her sleep in a 100-square-foot camper with a family of 5. She ought to have a chip on her shoulder every time she look at you.
You know what you mean by you was mad at her? I don't think she was out there doing, just cutting up. I ain't saying Megan innocent because I don't know her past life, but man, she wasn't out there just cutting up. You was just mad because she was in between. She was listening to her folks, and then she'll get on your case.
No, I agree with that. Yeah, she didn't bow down initially to all the wild things you wanted her to do. Yeah, crazy stuff.
It took you a minute to get her to this point. You finally won.
Yeah, you finally won. Yeah, you finally won. Crazy.
So on and so forth. But you get a chance to think about a lot of stuff. And I was while I was bush hogging this area here, and it's looking good. That bush hog, if you get it set right, it actually cuts just like a lawnmower. Like I said, it's just a little bit more stiff. It's not as versatile as a putt lawnmower or 0-turn, but it gets the job done. But when I was bush hogging this area right here, I was thinking about how, man, I got so much stuff to do. I'm behind. I done spent the whole 2 weeks down at the ranch doing stuff. So I need to get caught up. I'm behind. And the Lord was ministering to me and telling me, like, fool, you're not behind. You're ahead.
So his Lord calls him fool. Oh my God, brother, what?
What his Lord call him?
His Lord call him a fool.
We're gonna have to show who his Lord is. We're gonna show y'all who his Lord is. Okay.
So yeah, in this video clip, I'm gonna put to the top right corner who his Lord is. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're gonna post his Lord up in the top right corner. His Lord called him a fool. Let's do this one more time, guys. Whew, Lord have mercy.
That was your own
lawnmower 0-turn.
That was his own thoughts, yeah.
But when I was bush hogging this area right here, I was thinking about how, man, I got so much stuff to do. I'm behind. I done spent the whole 2 weeks down at the ranch doing stuff. So I need to get caught up. I'm behind. And the Lord was ministering to me and telling me, like, fool, you're not behind. You're ahead. You're ahead. It's like grass can be cut.
He's just running his mouth like always.
Or boys' bathroom can get remodeled at any point. Like I said, that's just gonna take another week. But the things that we're doing to invest.
So like the skirting, that could take another 6 months, ain't it? Another year, don't matter.
They're priceless because you think about it. The Bible says a good man leaves an inheritance for his children's children. Not only are we leaving an inheritance for our children's children, but we're not just reaching ahead and saying, okay, children's children, here you go. We're preparing an inheritance for you. No, but not only are we doing that, because we're doing that as well, but we're reaching back. And it's like, I'm leaving an inheritance for my mom. Not only like the people that are coming after me, but the people that came before me.
See?
How in the hell you leave an inheritance for your mom?
Yeah.
How does that work?
Crazy. Just crazy. Yeah, he said he's reaching back. I'm leaving an inheritance for my mom. Okay.
So you expect your mom to outlive you?
And Miss Lily, it says, I'll tell you what, boy. You and Megan got me down there. And she printed off all that paperwork on that printer. And y'all had me to sign all that crazy stuff and everything down there. But you'll get the lane back whenever I go to the Lord. Well, I'm going to tell you one thing I'm going to do about it. I'm going to take my vitamins. And I'm going to tell you another thing. I'm going to go to all my doctor's appointments. And I swear to God, I'm going to try to outlive you. You want to know something, boy? I'm trying to be here at my 200 years old. You and that woman down there banking on me leaving here soon. You see, I'm gonna go to the gym too. I'm gonna work out and everything. Be so healthy.
You know, I'm leaving an inheritance for them, and we're positioning ourselves.
That boy crazy, y'all.
We're
He
helping
is
grandma
so
be able to
delusional.
be considered a good man or a good woman, you know, mankind, because
A
she's
good
gonna be
mankind.
the things that she's developing on her property down there on the ranch. Those things will come to her children's children, like they literally will come to our kids, which are her children.
No. Why do you always X out your other siblings?
Yep.
What Miss Lily have supposed to be divided between all 5 of you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Quit Xing them out. Now I know you own that little land, so that probably will go back to you because why? You never sold it to her fully. It's still under your name.
Yeah.
But everything else you own must be split between you and the rest of your siblings. Yeah. Even that trailer. That trailer is not in your name, Tim. It's in Miss Lily's name.
Amen to that. And that's facts right there, y'all. So we're gonna go to the next clip. We got a collage of stuff here to cover. We're gonna catch you on the next clip. Saturday night. Hello, y'all. I'm trying to enjoy my Saturday night.
Saturday night.
Oh no, it's Friday in real time. See what I'm saying? What IAG do to you? Have y'all mind boggled and all confused? So yeah, it's Friday in real time. This is our second video today. Earlier video, he put his foot in his mouth, saying a bunch of ridiculously stupid things. I just can't believe some of the stuff that man was saying. But anyway, we got him.
In case y'all wondering, we were recording a video. We had to stop, do his new rant, and then we're back on this video.
Right. It was just crazy, man. So yeah, we continuing the video that we were starting on earlier because this guy. But anyway, let's jump right into this one. But anyway, I want you guys to like, share, and please subscribe to the video if you have not subscribed. We're trying to reach 1,000 subscribers. Where are we now? We need how many more? 60, 59, 60. Yeah. Hey, help us out. Help us out, guys. Help us out.
We're almost there.
Help us out. But anyway, we're going to get into the video. We got a live stream coming tomorrow at 8 o'clock Central Standard Time. So everybody get in there. All right, get in there and support us, guys, if you can. We appreciate it. Sure do. Sure does.
I'm ready to actually cut some grass. I know y'all say I just cut grass. Dogs, what y'all doing in the cage? Oh yeah, the FedEx person came by. We had to lock them up because the FedEx person came by.
That's a lie.
No, you didn't.
That's a lie.
I say that, but then they doing all this crazy.
So take a look at the cage that the dogs are locked up in. Take a look at it. Now, this video, he gonna explain here why he locks the dogs up too deep in a cage like this. Yeah. And then if you watch his newest video today, and this right here is 2 years ago, guys. His new video today, he tried to explain to everyone why he locks the dog in a little cage. Man, you don't even take care of your home, period, do you?
Not at all.
How does someone let their grass get out of control like this who has a zero turn, a tractor?
Weed eater.
Man, get out of here.
Got weed, grass killer he be spraying. And your dog is... Why wasn't Animal Patrol called at this time?
I have no idea. You know what I'm starting to think? Crazy. I'm starting to think people simply just don't like going over there.
This is silly.
Yeah, heebie-jeebies around that place. I told you it's cursed.
And he putting 2 dogs in this kennel, and to keep, just in case it rained, he got an old piece of
plywood on
top.
Some LP smart sign. Weird, brother.
Boy, you wrong.
You are wrong.
Hey, stop now. Don't stop now that you're on camera. Get in and be attacking solo. Like that. Like that right there.
And you know what I'm starting to believe? Allegedly, Miss Lily probably got one of them dogs because she knew that you ain't able to take care of 2 of them. Miss Lily probably came over. Hey, why you got both of them dogs in that rabbit cage like this? That's for rabbits. They can't even turn around and get in there. I mean, I could take one of them off your hands, man. You can't leave 2 dogs in a rabbit cage together.
What you need, dog?
Yeah.
They're brothers. Brotherly love.
I know that other dog that he let go to Miss Lily living good right about now.
Loving it.
You know,
Poor Gideon.
Things, bro.
Poor Gideon.
People, this is funny because I'm getting all off subject of what
like always.
But it's funny because people always get on us.
Look how tall the grass is around the trailer.
Small cage, you know.
Man, look at this cage, y'all.
Look at the cage and look at the grass all around the trailer. Number snakes.
Man, oh my God.
They have the opportunity to go and be in the barn and outside places like that. But our dogs like to.
I'll say something that I think quite funny is you always catch the opportunity to tell us what your subscribers say in the comments when they want you to do something that they see out of place. Mm-hmm. But man, you got a fast finger, boy. You be blocking and deleting people. You don't you know you don't you know that you possibly blocked a huge amount of people that supported you? Mm-hmm. You're crazy, man. I even take comments from your subs, man. Yeah. I listen to them. You block people for just having an opinion. That is crazy. And you're a pastor. Well, I don't agree that you're a pastor, but anyway, I read your subs comments, man. They're Pastor Tim, Brother Tim. Reverend Tim.
Preach, brother, preach.
Great sermon today. My heart needed this wholeheartedly. It needed this morning. You out there yelling at us, and they needed that for the morning. Okay. We're going to keep going.
to our neighbor's property. When our neighbor's dogs go in heat. And so we have to lock them up just at night to make sure they don't run off. And we let them run around free range all day. And so they really only spend about 4 hours a day, at night in the cage. So we lock them up in the cage probably 11, 12 o'clock at night when we're going to bed.
That's a lie. That's a lie, guys.
Then we let them out for the rest of the day. So they're on in the cage about 3 or 4 hours.
What? What?
If they're going to be in the cage for 3-4 hours and you wake up, 6 o'clock in the morning?
What? Man, see what I'm saying, guys?
He be lying. What you put him up at? What?
So he locked it
2 o'clock in the morning.
So man, dude, bro.
This is what I want to say though, because we talk about how small the cage is for the dogs.
Yeah.
But look at this camper. Do y'all know that this is what we stayed in when we first moved down to the property? And not only did we stay in this camper, we were off grid. We didn't have any power.
And that's the very, very first sign. It might have been the second sign that Megan should have took her tail on home. Back to her mama, back to her sister, back to her people.
We had power.
Why are you comparing your family to dogs?
That's what he's doing.
Like if 2 dogs can stay in a cage, 5 people can stay in this little bitty camper.
That's what he's saying.
So y'all dogs, you squishing yourself together like you squished your dogs? Man,
what he's trying to say, if me and my family of 5 could live in this camper, Gideon and the other dog can stay in that little cage together. Yeah. Let's listen to this crazy stuff this man got to say.
We had solar power, and we used compost toilets, but it was 5 of us, and we stayed in
compost toilets. That's plural. So how many more buckets? How many more?
He had buckets all around that thing. You know what? I guarantee you he did. And I bet he said, we way back here. Ain't nobody gonna see you. Going over there. I'm over there in the weeds. Going over there. But where is it? Ain't nobody gonna see you up here.
That's wild. That's wild that a visitor can pop up and then you'll mess around and see Megan in the woods on an orange compost bucket.
Just a mess.
Oh God, man, this stuff is for real, man.
It's camper. So
man,
I think dogs can temporarily stay in their little cage and be all right, until we grow to the point to where we can get them something bigger and get them a little bit.
Still haven't.
Till you grow and get them a bigger cage. Till you grow, like how much growth does it take to buy a dog cage?
Wait a minute.
You said you used to sell kennels.
I was just going to say that. He said he sold kennels, big kennels. Oh man, you're busted, man. You're absolutely we busted you.
If you guys get in this video and you used to be a subscriber of IAG, man, subscribe to our channel and let's talk about it. Subscribe and let's talk about it because this is ridiculous, man. You're busted. You have been busted over and over and over again. Lately, you've been saying things that's quite ridiculous.
Yeah.
You're busted, man. You mean to tell me it's gonna take you years to get up enough funds to buy the dog a proper dog cage? Is that what you're telling us?
A dog kennel, because I used to sell dog kennels actually, and y'all can go on back in when y'all get done cleaning up. Y'all done? Y'all can go back in. Thank you.
He don't want nobody around him when he tell them lies.
Yeah, he want them to go on back in. What if they want to stay outside and play?
They can play. They ain't paying no attention to you.
Right. But he want them to go in and sit down somewhere so he can walk around and lie.
Look at him. Look how he looking. I'm finna lie to y'all.
Gotta lie. Look at him. Boy, if that camera can talk, man, when you turn the record button off. Okay.
It don't matter how you pause that man.
Okay. He making sure too.
I'll see you later. Yeah, the boys are cleaning up around here so I can mow the grass, getting out the bikes and everything.
Was cleaning up.
And y'all need to get that out the way. Y'all talking about that little TP? Yeah. Get that out the way, cause I need to mow that grass right there. I'll get it out the way.
You should never let your grass get this tall.
Not with kids. Not with kids too. Little kids, man.
The gutters. Okay. Just instructing the boys on how to clean up and what to do. Like I said, so I don't have to get out the lawnmower and pick up stuff and all that type of stuff. Titus usually comes out and move these little downspouts.
Man, even around your split units, grass is overgrowing those, man. Like, man, this is weeks and weeks of not caring about your property, brother. And you're still like this.
Put them to the side so I can mow right up beside him. But anyway, I actually wanted to pick y'all up because while I was on break, because I edited last night that video that Megan did when she was coming clean, the IAG Farm mama, and actually
where she was coming clean about some things, but you, in your fashion, had to come back the very next day and tell it the way that you want to tell it. That's crazy, man. You won't never let that woman have her peace of mind and what she wants to say.
No, not never.
That's crazy.
Actually, Megan has a blog and she writes all these things in her blog.
Megan had a blog.
Oh, yeah, and every now and then I go into the blog and read what's going on, and I didn't know anything about it.
You know everything about it. Why don't you could lie to somebody else? We don't believe you.
Because I know a lot of people think like Tim told Megan to say all that stuff.
Yeah, you did.
Yes, you do. You do tell her to say all that stuff.
Get on, baby.
Man.
Yeah, you told her to say all of that stuff, man.
You keep telling her to go repent all the time.
Yeah.
It's like, you're wrong.
Okay, yeah.
Like,
I doubt it.
Be Megan. Let her confess her sins and, get herself right with the Lord.
Let her confess her sins. Why don't you confess yours?
What sins? The only sin that she ever talks about is not being complete for you. Not being enough for you. That's her only sin. Every time she go up under that tree and confess, that's what she's confessing about.
And she always look like she's been crying or about to cry. Yeah. Every time. That's when you and her, you send her out there on those walking talks.
Or, like I said, I'm just lightheartedly speaking about it. Like I said, hopefully y'all don't think that I'm taking it lightly, though. Like I said, I'm just more of a free spirit. Megan might not be as much of a free spirit. She may be like,
you more of a lost soul.
Like a thinker, you know what I'm saying? Like I just go and get it done for real. Think about it later. But Megan, she wrote the blog, and I read the blog, and I was like, man, this is amazing. And I was like, man, you should share this like on the YouTube channel, like
lies,
because this can help somebody, because it's just that's what we're here for. We're here to encourage people, it's all about God,
So now I see why you put the boys up, because you knew you weren't finna do nothing but lie.
It's not just all about feeding animals, not all about restoring houses and all that type of stuff, not all about renovating or developing Resurrection Ranch so grandma can live there. It's about glorifying Jesus. And so she shared, and because I edited it, like I said, late last night, and I was, editing it, and I really wasn't even really paying a whole lot of attention to it.
So you edit. How do you edit a video and don't pay a whole lot of attention
I
to it.
know it.
And you know you have to put this where this goes where that go. You're just a liar.
Mm-hmm.
You watched it before you even started editing.
But I watched it.
I'm gonna tell you his
Oh yeah, we know you watched it.
Megan put out a video. He didn't like what Megan said, so now he think he gonna come and tell his version and clean it up.
Yeah, make it sound better.
But the reason why he put it up is because he wanted to capture his female subscribers and have them all tuned in because he feel like they can relate to what Megan said.
Right.
It was only for the money and subscriber count. It wasn't about Megan's true feelings on anything.
No, it wasn't. Period. And that's
Video
perfectly
today,
said too.
as I was on my break, and I was thinking, I said, it would be.
You know what? You always have a break. You always need a break or a snack or some rest.
Beautiful thing if I told my side of the story, like what was going
You just want to take her shine.
Yeah.
Now you want to tell your side. Yeah, it's a beautiful thing if I tell my story. Okay.
on with me, like spiritually, mentally, during those times that Megan was talking about when she didn't quite understand the vision that the Lord was giving us and all the details. But now at this point, she sees.
Oh, the only vision you were given was and it showed wasn't a vision of love. You just wanted to control somebody.
Yep.
And if you couldn't control her, you had a problem with it.
Like the fruit that season and the faithfulness that was displayed, by me in that season, to the Lord, like what those seeds that were planted, like what that accomplished. In other words,
you and your wife are similar because you always find a tree to get up under and want to talk and confess and say stupid things.
Man.
Jeez.
And so I guess I kind of can go back all the way to when we first got married. And when we first got married, this was like Megan and I got married because we met after I got out of prison.
You know what? Much as you're stuttering and backtracking and stuff, man, you're gonna lie to us on how and when you got married.
Yep.
A lot of you all already know.
See, he already stuttering.
But some of you all, the newbies that just coming around, might not know. But I served a 14-year sentence in prison. I actually only had to do 7 years, 8 months. No, 6 years, 8 months of that sentence.
You know what I think should do? I think should get you a T-shirt made with you locked up, and you can wear it whenever you want to tell people the story that you've told 1 billion times.
I know it.
Over 1 billion times. Just get you a. You know what? Better yet, get that little inmate card you like to show everybody. Get you a T-shirt made and put it on. Yeah, wear it proud.
Put 6, 7 on it.
Wear it proudly, fella.
You always say you done 6, 7 years.
Yeah. Put that on and wear it proudly.
14-year sentence because they have a thing where you do half of the time and all that type of stuff. And I actually got a little bit more time taken off because of good behavior, because of the last 3 or 4 years of my incarceration, because I was getting different trade.
Mm-hmm.
Tell the truth. Allegedly, you won a coloring book contest and they shaved a little time off your sentence, didn't they, baby?
I know. So in other words, you didn't really correct yourself. You said when you went to jail and stuff like that, and you found Jesus, and you got what he say? He got the working in the lab to fix yourself.
Yeah.
It was really all a lie. You took all them courses so you could get up out of jail like everybody else does.
Yeah.
Like a lot of prisoners do. They go ahead and try to shorten their sentence. It wasn't because you changed.
Right. You weren't rehabilitated or anything.
No,
you just cheated and got out of here.
Yes, I worked. Cutting hair. I was doing all type of stuff. And they took a little bit of time off. They call it MET time, but it's just pretty much just for good behavior. So I ended up getting out, and immediately, like, the Lord was speaking to me before I was even out of prison. Like, while I was in prison, the Lord was speaking to me about who he wanted me to be. And so I got out of prison like a madman. Like, I'm talking about like no foolishness. Like, this is what needs to be done. I was on the mission field like day one. I'm talking about the day after I got out of prison. I was like at work, working with my dad. We had our own business. I was actually doing that type of business.
He had his own. His dad had his own business. He ain't had nothing. You fresh out the joint.
That type of work with my dad before I even went to prison when I was younger, like doing tractor work and working with firewood and all type of different things.
I thought your dad wasn't around you when you were young.
Thank you. Yeah. You talk bad about your pops on Father's Day, son.
Yeah.
And what kind of work you doing with firewood?
After I got out of prison, I had already talked to my dad, and I went like the very next day, like I was on a tractor, bush hogging. After I had served 7 years almost in prison,
because everybody stood by you and tried to help you bounce back. Your mama did too. Miss Lily did, your daddy did, and everybody else tried to get you a job or get you back on track and off that stuff. Okay, allegedly. They all tried to pitch in with you, but present day, you talk like you ain't that nobody done nothing for you, and you want to separate yourself from family because you think everybody is jealous of you and Megan. Your new video states that everybody is jealous of you and Megan, even your people,
Even your own family members.
even your own family members, man. Your mom, brother. You're a man of God, but put a wedge between you and your mom over foolishness. All right then, okay.
and I also
Haven't you found it funny that we're not getting quite to how you and Megan met? We ain't got there yet. Yeah, he's trying to figure out a way to lie.
Yep.
I went straight to the mission field because I had gave this lady named Miss Cindy, her and her husband, Mr. Bobby. I gave them my number, and at the bottom of that paper that I wrote my number on, I wrote a little note and said, and actually Miss Cindy actually gave me that note back like a couple years ago. She held on to it. It's amazing because I just gave it to her quickly and just moved on, But I don't sleep out. My bad. It looked like Boaz and BJ had broke through the gate and we ended up with female sheep. But Miss Cindy and her husband, Mr. Bobby, actually gave me that note back a couple years back.
Right.
And on that note, I wrote my phone number, I wrote my name, and at the bottom I wrote a little note that said, "I'm ready to be used as a vessel of honor for the Lord." And so they came and picked me up. That thing was the day after next, after I got out.
Sound like you hoodwinked people. Yeah, you wanted people to think that you were ready for the Lord and the church and to be, different. But yeah,
they came and picked me up, and I actually had a car. They came and I followed
you
them.
took advantage of people that really believed in the Lord. That's what you did. Yeah,
because they were gonna pick me up, but I had a car, and so I followed them out
You
to the mission
remember this
field.
lie because he done said this word for
They were
word
working with this ministry
on another video.
in downtown
So
Jackson.
he remembers this lie.
And this ministry was like out. I don't like the word out.
You know what, man? You still ain't told us how you met this bird. I wish you would get to it on telling us how you met your wife, man. That's what you got us under this tree for.
Reach, because in my mind, this is just a level of intensity.
God.
There is no such thing as outreach, or in other words, if the church.
I cut to the chase. I tell you what, Megan want her a bad boy, so she's just been writing multiple letters to you inmates in there, and found one that wanted to talk back to her. Allegedly, in my opinion on that one. But yeah, she's just been writing because she's looking for her man. She couldn't find one loose out in Jackson or wherever she was at. She couldn't find one out there that was in her own church home or whatnot or whatever, or mingle or whatever she liked to do. She loved cheeseburgers. How come she couldn't go to the burger joint and sit there and talk and meet somebody new? But no, what she did is pen paled all the inmates in Mississippi and ran into this one.
No, she wanted to find her a project. She thought she could change somebody. That's what she thought.
She sure enough found it.
Is not doing outreach. What are we doing? You know what I'm saying? So in other words, the church tries to put outreach into one corner of the church and then say we have an outreach ministry, we have a hospitality ministry, we have this, we have that. It's like, no, outreach is not a ministry, but
When are we going to get to meet the bird? Please tell me.
Outreach is the ministry of the church. Like, that's all Jesus told us to do, is to go ye therefore and make disciples of the nations. There's nothing wrong with buildings and things like that.
Man, I wish you'd tell us how you met your wife, man. See what I'm saying?
Made with men's hands.
Him and Megan good at this stuff. They talk and dance and roll you over.
Geo, go. That's 2/3 of God's name. You add a D to go, you got God. You know what I'm saying? So,
never seen a pastor say, you know what I'm saying, all day long. You know what I'm saying? You don't even believe yourself. Especially when you always say, as you can see. You see what I'm saying?
No God without go. Anyway, like I said, I'm trying to get to the part of the story where, I kind of tell my perspective of the things that were going on during that time when Megan was telling her testimony.
You wrong to go over top of what she went out there and what you sent her out there to do. When you do stuff like that, you're just cleaning up.
Yep.
You're cleaning up stuff.
And clean because it was beautiful. It was beautiful, you know, and I forgive Megan for all the things that she's done, and I think that Megan is just working towards.
What in the hell did Megan do then, fella?
What did she do to you?
Towards being delivered from those things, as far as like just growing. You know what I'm saying? I think when we talk about deliverance, we think that you had to be like addicted to crack or something like that. You know, like sleeping on the streets in order to.
Allegedly, is that why you've been kicking doors in back then? That narcotic? The narcotic was heavy on you?
In order to need deliverance. It's like Megan and I are a married couple. And so the statistics say that most married couples, it's a bug on my side of my face or something.
It's always a bug on you.
Because he talks and breathes in so much air. He sucks in the bugs. He sucks in the fruit flies and the horse flies and all that stuff.
Some always flying around his mouth.
Yes, he is a fly trap.
The trap.
The human fly trap.
The human fly trap.
Then look at him.
Statistics say that most married couples end up getting divorced. And so, as a married couple,
how are we even on this conversation when you still haven't introduced us to the fact of how you met your wife? God, man.
Now we have to like be intense and intentional about making sure that we're on one accord and on the same page. And if anybody is offended or anybody is wrong in that situation, that needs to hit home. It needs to hit hard, hit to the core. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm starting to believe? Allegedly, in my opinion, I'm starting to believe Megan left money and stuff on your books. You ate good in there, didn't you?
Man.
That's what I'm starting to believe. You knew you had somebody that did what you said. That's what I believe. Because she covering up how she met you, and you doing the same thing.
I think y'all might have been a little pen pals.
Yeah, y'all pen pals. She been putting good money on your books so you can get all the honey buns and all the big old buckets of chicken. Okay.
Need to be taken lightly, you know, and I think that's what you all sensed in that testimony in that video was Megan not taking it lightly, knowing that our marriage
you out there cleaning up
a valuable thing, and that knowing that our relationship
made y'all look funny.
Yeah, make them look crazy.
It's so valuable.
You have to go out here.
You know, a guy told me one time, he said,
like
a married couple,
yeah, clean it up, baby.
Powerful thing on this earth, nothing can stop it. You know, a married couple that's unified at least, and so I think that's what we saw in that video.
Ladies out there, do you guys agree? When you see this man smooch his lady,
y'all are not unified.
When did you see him get his woman a kiss? Or a real hug? Okay. And most of the time, you don't have your wedding ring on. She wears it on her
pointer finger.
Pointer finger.
On her pointer finger.
Right.
The other video we did. Something up with y'all.
Deal, like I said, I just got.
No, what he did, he got her down there and made up his own religion. Yeah, that surrounds his motives.
When I leave the phone, you just hold on to the ring.
Man.
I put it on when I get back.
Yeah, I put it on. I put it on when I get back. I'll be back in about 2 weeks. You'll keep my ring ready for me. Okay.
I put it on when I get back,
super tired, so I just really saw it for the first time today. So I'm really like giving my response.
His first time seeing it today.
That's a lie, bro. That's a lie, bro. That's a lie, bro.
Nothing can stop it. You know, a married couple that's unified at least, and so I think that's what we saw in that video. Like I said, I just got done watching it really for the first time, even though I edited it, but it was late in the middle of the night, and I was super tired. So I just really saw it for the first time today. So I'm really like giving my response, you know, to that video that I actually edited. I should already know about it. But anyway, so got out of prison.
Man, it got a lot so much.
To ministry, went straight into the mission field, and my passion was so like, you know, I was just so passionate. You know, that says it all right there. That the people around me easily understood what my call was.
So passionate.
It's all lies, man. When are you gonna tell us how you met the bird?
I'm so passionate.
Please.
Didn't take long before I was being invited to churches to speak and tell my testimony. Like I went on this testimony telling tour. It's like I went to all these different churches around the area and all over the place.
Testimony telling tour around there telling.
A testimony. All the stuff that you be coming up with. Okay, Tim.
Oh God.
Okay, Tim.
A tour of lies. See what I'm saying? All you had to do was tell us how you met your wife, but instead you talk and talk and talk until you made yourself sound stupid. You does this stuff to yourself every day of the week.
Every day.
I have no idea. Something quite ain't right up there.
Speak to their kids and invite me to speak to the adults and that different type of, just all type of places I was speaking at, telling my testimony and then just pretty much sharing the gospel. And so the church that I was my home church. I ended up getting ordained, licensed and ordained.
Did you?
At that church,
Who did that on accident?
God. Official minister, to where I could marry people and do all those type of things and started our own ministry and everything. We did that for about 10 years. And a lot of people I know that watch the videos now don't know anything about those things because they just started watching videos. And all they see is us, renovating bathrooms and, cutting grass and doing all those things. And they don't know anything about us. They don't know
You don't want to tell us about how you met your bird, huh? You met your lady and she was your pen pal lockup. She been writing you in lockup.
You don't want to tell it.
The life of sacrifice that we lived, over the last 10 years. But for those who don't know, right now we're in a season to where the Lord told us to slow down. He told us to get more established as a family because we overlooked a lot of the things that normal people it's just day to day. It's like we committed ourselves to ministry and
screw all that.
The new smoking honey.
Took us right to commercial break.
Oh my God, man!
Ooh, Lord have mercy, just won't say it. Just come on.
They're not gonna tell you. You guys are never gonna get the truth about how him and that lady met, man. Because even she lied. She was out there dancing around the topic. They are so embarrassed on how they met each other, guys. She knew better to keep her little letters to herself. But no, she wanted a message to everybody in lockup. Yeah, she wants somebody who's locked down. Okay.
Well, she got what she wanted. She's paying for that.
As if they were thriving. There's more revelation about that as well, but I can only speak about so much in one video. But as far as this part of the revelation that he gave me, he says that this thriving church needs to go out into this.
We fast forward in the still.
And there was a little bit of tension because you got this dude, that's just on fire for the Lord, that's just passionate, just got out of prison, ready to take on the world. And then you got Megan, who's a little bit more conservative, a little bit more dainty, you know what I'm saying?
Dainty.
A little bit more just.
That's what he said.
Wow, bro.
Thoughtful is the word I'm looking for. And I'm not thoughtful at all. I'm like, let's do it.
We know you not.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, man, ain't got no business not preaching the gospel, going out. Man, ain't got no business just sitting inside of a church and thinking that's all right, putting on a suit.
Man ain't got no business.
Hold on. Wait a minute.
Hold on,
wait a minute now, brother.
He said, man ain't got no business putting on no suit going to church.
Yes. Let's hear this again, guys. This is IAG Farms pastor.
More dainty, you know what I'm saying? A little bit more just thoughtful is the word I'm looking for. And I'm not thoughtful at all. I'm like, let's do it. Get it done. You know what I'm saying? It's like, man, ain't got no business not preaching the gospel, going out. Man, ain't got no business just sitting inside of a church and thinking that's all right, putting on a suit and doing all that type of stuff. So,
wow.
There was a little bit of conflict, a little bit of headbutting. But this is the key part here. Because I think that this is going to help a lot of married couples. Because I don't think.
We show as hell don't want you or Megan's marital advice.
You know what I'm saying? What I'm hearing Sounds like to me, Megan wanted you to come to church.
And he didn't want to go to
And
church.
you didn't want to go to church.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Because what you did is you sit there and played her mind like you was all for the Lord. When you got your butt out, it wasn't all about that. It was about what you can gain with using the Lord in vain, the name of the Lord.
Yes.
Monetary gain, stuff that you can get, all your freebies that you love so dearly.
And that's why I was butting heads.
Every single married couple that has ever existed, all the way from Adam and Eve, have went through this same stuff. You know, so we can try to fake it and act like we got it all together if we want to, and act like you don't have to tell all your business and all that. No, we you're right. We don't have to tell all our business.
That's what you're doing right now. Y'all acting. Because you're not telling us the truth of what's going on out there.
No, we ain't telling no truth.
Why this woman won't go get her no wig? Why she won't go get her hair done?
Why won't you take her to do it? Why won't you go pay for her to do it? You can make her.
Yes.
You make her do everything else.
Tell the world how controlling you are since you want to tell the truth.
Thank you. Beyond controlling.
Tell God's business. We do have to tell the things that the Lord tells us to tell. And if it's a testimony and if it can help somebody else, we're going to tell.
You know what? I don't even think you know what the word testimony really means. I don't even think you do. So, you don't know.
Yeah, I'm glad that Megan took time to do that. Like I said, because she had written that blog months, probably a month ago. And I just read it. I just stumbled across it. And
man, you didn't stumble across nothing Megan wrote. You probably read that before the ink dried. That's the kind of man you are, and we know it.
And like I said, when I read it, I was like, man, you need to share this on the channel, because people need to hear this because married couples are going through this same thing. And it was just funny because. So
you read Megan's diary.
I was getting out of
She
prison.
got a journal in the house.
What you doing reading anybody's journal or diaries or something that she won't keep personal to herself anyway?
That's what you're doing.
And it's like I had dealt with anger issues and all type of stuff, like in my past, did all type of stupid stuff. And it's like I thought that I had all my anger under control until I got married. And I started dealing with what I felt like was this crazy woman that, I'm
Megan is crazy.
Oh my God, man. Y'all know y'all ain't all about God.
No wonder
y'all just lies. Nutmeg. Oh my God. Oh wow, man. See, stuff like this, you don't know what side to hang on, because 1 minute we like Megan needs to just go back home to her folks, to her mom, them, but man, hold on, is Megan nuts too? Man, got to be, right?
Got to be nuts to stick with this man here. You got to be gone.
All right, let's play this.
Pick my words wisely.
Let's hear what he said about his wife one more time.
Anger issues and all type of stuff, like in my past, did all type of stupid stuff. And it's like I thought that I had all my anger under control until I got married. And I started dealing with what I felt like was this crazy woman that, I'm trying to pick my words wisely, because I thought Megan was perfect when we got married. Like when because I picked my wife. Like I had choices between like multiple women, and it's like I prayed about it, and I felt like the Lord. Like,
does he look like a man looking like this had multiple women lined up, multiple choices? Huh? Why I'm here trying to sleep?
A, B, C, and D choice. What he trying to tell you?
Everything. Every little camp around the corner he found, he wants somebody to live in it. You think he had women lined up the way he wore them jeans and that knife hooks?
He said, "Man, Pimpin' Timmy." That's what he said. His name is Pimpin' Timmy.
Oh God!
He had choices.
Whew.
Boy,
this is so bad. Like you actually got me. You got me laughing inside without laughing. I don't even know how to explain how I feel. I don't even know how to explain it. Like I'm just lit up. Man, multiple women? Like multiple, what kind of women? But what? I mean, allegedly, was it multiple ladies of the night? Like, I don't know what.
That I'm trying to pick my words wisely because I thought Megan was perfect when we got married. Like when I picked, because I picked my wife. Like I had choices between like multiple women, and it's like I prayed about it, and I felt like the Lord.
Hey, ladies, he had multiple women. Okay, he had choices of multiple women, but I picked Megan because she's gonna do what I say. That's why he picked her.
He wrong for even putting this up here. If even if you might have did have choices, that's something that you kind of just keep that to yourself. Now it's on TV for her to watch and rewind and listen to how many choices you had, and she was just a choice because she was just the one that was willing to do what you say. Man,
so the real women got away from you.
Like I know the Lord specifically told me the characteristics of what He wanted my wife to have. And Megan just fit that, she fit that. And so I chose Megan as my wife. And I think I thought that she was,
right.
Perfect at that point. Like she probably thought the same thing about me, you know what I'm saying? But as time went on and we got married,
she knew what she was dealing with when she dealt with you. She been right in there so long.
It's like things were exposed. It's like I had to deal with my anger issues, all over again because I thought I had them all taken care of. But I had never had to deal with
what happened to what you told all of us, that when the very first day out of lockup, you wanted to hit the ground on fire for Jesus and all this the bad that you were doing, it was out of you, it was gone. Man, shut it up.
I know it.
Shut up.
With the anger problems in a marriage because it's different. You know what I'm saying? It's like when you're not sleeping next to somebody and using the same toilet and not brushing your teeth next to somebody in the morning is different. And so I had to deal with those things.
Huh? What in the world are you talking about, man? You talk so much. What is you saying to us?
Like she probably thought the same thing about me. You know what I'm saying? But as time went on and we got married, it's like things were exposed. It's like I had to deal with my anger issues, all over again because I thought I had them all taken care of, but I had never had to deal with the anger problems in a marriage because it's different. You know what I'm saying? It's like when you're not sleeping next to somebody and using the same toilet and not brushing your teeth next to somebody in the morning is different. And so I had to deal with those things again, and the Lord helped me to overcome every little piece, of the issues that I had in the past. And it's still stuff that I have to overcome. Like I hadn't fully overcame it yet because I still yell, I still get upset and all those type of things.
I bet you do.
Yeah, because there's several videos we caught Megan like she was just pissed off, ticked off, and the boys were walking around with their heads low. You guys probably fuss and fight allegedly around the kids a lot.
I just do I have disciplines that I put in place to where, Lord willing, I'll never get aggressive with anybody else. Like I'll never physically harm anybody else in my life. Like the last time I put my hands on somebody and harmed somebody was when I was probably 18 years old, maybe 19, somewhere in that area, back when I was still in games. But I want to be like super gentle. I want to be one of the most gentle people that has ever lived and ever existed. I want that to.
So hold on. Let me take you here. So you want to be one of the most gentle people in the world, but you got you got two dogs living in the same cage with the grass growing over the cage. Man.
But look at this smirk. Look at it. He knows this is a lie.
We don't believe you. Who you think believes you?
The most gentle person in the world, but the sheep got their bones poking through their back.
Starvation, and then he put them in this deep freezers. Allegedly put he starved the animals and then took them to freezer camp, and he got 5 deep freezers lined up in his kitchen.
But he's the most gentlest person in the world. That's what he's trying to be.
Okay.
Be like a part of my identity. I may be a little bit gruff on the outside, but in the inside, I most people will confess that I'm just a teddy bear. You know what I'm saying?
I've heard people refer to you as a big a grizzly bear.
You put them people on the floor. I don't think you changed too much to him, allegedly. I don't think you changed.
Yeah, but dealing with some of the stuff that we had to deal with early on in marriage, it really tested a lot of those things. And I remember one time I was headed outside to do something, and Megan was mad about something, and I was trying to walk out the door, and she stood in front of me in front of the door, and she like in her mind she wasn't gonna let me leave, just walking. I'm just going outside. I'm not cracking up and leaving nowhere, going nowhere. But
yes,
I just gently just picked her up and just set her down. Like I just just literally just picked her up, set her down, and walked out the door. She followed me out there, and she was still fussing and doing all that type of stuff. But it's like that's just normal married people stuff. You know what I'm saying? But it doesn't have to be accepted. Just because it's normal, just because it's routine, and people go through those things, that doesn't mean that it has to be accepted.
You got caught.
Like, I was headed outside to do something, and Megan was mad about something, and I was trying to walk out the door.
Yeah,
she
stood
in front of me in front of the door.
Right.
She like in her mind she wasn't gonna let me leave. Just walking. I'm just going outside. I'm not cracking up and leaving nowhere, going nowhere. But I just gently just picked her up and just set her down. Like I just
you know what? I allegedly I assume that you always threatened to leave this lady. Mm-hmm. That's why she's always breaking her back to prove to you she could be what you want her to be. Mm-hmm. What do you think about that?
Yeah.
I know it's a yep because I believe that. That's why she does all this ridiculous stuff. Just like the other day, she was dancing for the fire logs. She going above and beyond to prove to you she can be that old natural form woman that you want her to be. Even till now, she don't want to wash her ass or brush or comb her head, fella.
How long she gonna have to prove to you and sacrifice and all this stuff? That's crazy.
It is.
Literally just picked her up, set her down.
Hey, ladies, do you believe he just nicely, like ever so gently, picked her up and set her to the side while he went outside and cooled off a little bit? And then he looked at us like he's lying.
He looked at us like, hell no. Look at him, guys. Look, what he's saying? Hell nah.
Nah, I do it. That what he said?
I do it.
Mm-hmm. She gonna get her little. She got a little bald headed step in the way. I told her, girl, if you don't get out of my way, I'm. Okay. Well, I gotta edit that part. Click. Let's continue. Where we at on here? 46. Okay. We can keep going.
And walked out the door. She followed me out there. She was still fussing and doing all that type of stuff. But it's like that's just normal married people stuff. You know what I'm saying? But
what you do? Did you get caught? Huh? Did she catch you in there on your stomach on your phone again?
She caught him doing something.
It doesn't have to be accepted. Just because it's normal, just because it's routine, and people go through those things, that doesn't,
you still ain't telling us much or nothing here.
Doesn't mean that it has to be accepted. Like we're supposed to be the light of the world, the salt of the earth. You know what I'm saying? So we need to, like, even if things seem small to the world, because it's like, I remember reading some of the comments today as I was watching the video, and people were saying,
I think that's where a huge portion of your time with editing goes is in them comments and watching reaction channels and deleting and stuff, brother.
And I thought you were gonna say you cheated on your husband or something. It's like, just because I thought you were gonna say you were like a prostitute or something. You know what I'm saying? It's like, just because it's not that means that, like, it's still important to God, even though it's not like drug addiction. And
well, what did she do then to you? That she had to confess some sins?
And I think I can end by saying this:
she didn't cheat on you. She wasn't late the other night. What did she do?
A lot of times we'll look at like certain neighborhoods, for instance, and we'll look at a suburban neighborhood, and then we'll look at a like a ghetto, like a poverty-stricken neighborhood, and we'll see all type of like a drug addiction in the poverty neighborhood. We'll see all type of drug dealing, all that type of stuff, and we see, oh yeah, that's sin. You know what I'm saying? That those are things that they need to be delivered from. But then we look at this suburban neighborhood, we look at these big fancy neighborhoods, and we think like, oh yeah, they got it all together. But those families are getting divorced at just a high rate. Like those kids are living without fathers at just a high rate. And it's like, there are things that are going on.
Man, what in the world does this got to do with you telling us the introduction of how you met your wife?
He trying to say they still together, so they been
I got something funny to tell you guys that I ran up on earlier. There's a video, and I think we covered it. There's one video we covered the fact that he said like back when he was living in the city, if he heard gunshots, he run outside and say, not today.
Not today. Not today.
So I came across a video where he talked about how him and Megan. I came across a video how he was explaining how him and Megan actually run from the gunshots. I'm like, man, come on, man. Let's keep going. This guy he's just too hilarious this Friday.
In those families and in those neighborhoods, they might not like seem as intense or seem as demonic, but
demonic
they're just as intense. You know, like we still have.
You know this man, don't you know he think he can cast out demons?
Like I can't not show up for my ministry obligations. Like this is my job. This is what I do. Like this is my calling. And so I left without her. And after I got done speaking, I didn't see her in the crowd the whole time. I thought she wasn't there. After I got done speaking, the pastor was like, tell all your family to stand up. And so I was told all my family to stand up. And I was telling the crowd, this is my mom. This is my mentor here. This is my sister, my brother, and all that type of stuff. And I didn't know Megan was there. So I didn't call her out. I didn't say, is my wife here? For real. But she ended up being in the crowd. And she stood up on her own. And the pastor was like, is your wife here? And she was like, yes. It was so funny. It was like
more than likely because you had somebody else there at the same time. You didn't want to acknowledge your wife because whoever you was messing with allegedly there was already there. Now I'm hearing some shit now. I'm hearing. Hold on, let's play this back. I'm hearing some stuff now.
Why would she have an attitude like that?
Thank you. Out the blue.
Services where I looked out in the crowd and Megan wasn't there. And I remember one time I looked out and I didn't see her because she didn't come. Like
maybe she didn't want to go because your mistress was there.
She didn't leave with me because I was trying to be on time. I'm big about being on time. And Megan was putting up she was throwing a temper tantrum. Just tell her how it is. She was throwing a temper tantrum, and I had to leave without her because it's like I can't not show up.
I'm gonna stop it here. I think it's quite unfair that you got this story to tell without her being beside you to tell it. I don't think that's right, man. Yeah, you're the narrator of this whole IAG Farm fraud situation.
She got a temper tantrum like she a child.
God, for my ministry obligations, like this is my job. This is what I do. Like this is my calling. And so I left without her. And after I got done speaking, I didn't see her in the crowd the whole time. I thought she wasn't there. After I got done speaking, the pastor was like, tell all your family to stand up. And so I was told all my family to stand up. And I was telling the crowd, this is my mom, this is my
because he lying. He lying.
My brothers and all that type of stuff. And I didn't know Megan was there. And so I didn't call her out. I didn't say, is my wife here? For real. But she ended up being in the crowd. And she stood up on her own. And the pastor was like, is your wife here? And she was like, yes. It was so funny. It was like, didn't nobody even know you were there. If you would have left with me and came with me and wouldn't have been throwing the temper tantrum,
I she was trying to find out something.
Yeah,
Megan trying to be smart. She didn't want to come with you there. She wanted you to believe she wasn't going to show up. She was trying to figure something out.
On her own. And the pastor was like, is your wife here? And she was like, yes. It was so funny. It was like, didn't nobody even know you were there. If you would have left with me and came with me and wouldn't have been throwing the temper tantrum, I would have known you were there. He could have called you out.
Devils in church.
That's the type of stuff that Megan's talking about, that she's repenting from. And, we don't have to talk about all the details, but we just need to support Megan and what she's doing and support her growth and pray for her. And I know that majority.
No, I didn't pray for you. See how you throw this woman under the bus, brother? After all that you said the woman needs to repent and y'all pray for her and all this stuff and support her.
Support her, repent. For what?
Man, listen, man. And let's go and let's take all this and let's go back to present day. there have been people trying to support your wife in a huge way by donating clothes to her, sending her wigs, doing things of that nature, trying to uplift her. But you, on the other hand, blocked all that stuff like Mister on the Color Purple. Just like when Silly was getting all of those letters, and Mister was hiding them, hid them in a box up under the floor.
He telling everybody, y'all pray for her. I ain't.
Okay.
He don't pray for his wife.
I got a comment today from a gentleman who said that his wife offered us to offer, if I'm saying this right, excuse me. I had a gentleman comment that said that his wife offered to do Megan's hair. Yeah, in a salon or whatnot. Offered that. So I assume you guys denied it.
You all don't even get in the comment section, but majority of you all are praying, you know, and we don't even know about it because it's, you know, thousands of.
There go the roosters. So a lot of lying going on.
He told a lot of lies here.
People that watched it.
Ready to brave.
All right, guys, we got a live stream coming Saturday at 8 o'clock Central Standard Time. I hope you guys can get in there tomorrow. Yeah, we're going to have a good time because all he doing is priming us up for a good day tomorrow.
Boy.
Yeah, somebody got to get cracked on. Yeah, he been getting on my nerves the whole Friday.
Yes.
The entire Friday. Yep. So what do I need to do with myself tonight? I guess I pray since I've been listening to the devil all day. That man is crazy. Him and his cursed land and cursed water and everything he got down there.
Yeah.
Man, ain't nothing thriving down there, and I see why he don't grow fruits or vegetables because it ain't gonna survive. Yeah, it wouldn't grow.
No.
It probably wouldn't even grow, guys.
Millions of people that watch these videos a month, and we don't get a chance to, you know, talk to you all because you don't comment or you don't send emails and things like that. I just want to thank y'all for y'all prayers. Thank y'all for watching these videos, and I'm actually going to pop my
We're done with that, man. We're gonna get out this video, guys. We're gonna drop this to you today. Yeah, we got a live stream tomorrow. Get in there, support us. You know, hype us up. Anything. We appreciate you. We appreciate you deeply. So yeah, we're gonna get out of here. We're gonna continue our Friday. We'll see you tomorrow. This is Southside Talk.
And we'll see you later. Bye.